All right, I'm working on my chrome roof gutter rails, and I had a hard time cleaning it. But so this is the one I have not cleaned yet. So I've got a bunch of paint on here. Got some rust, some tar, especially on the top here. All the tar that's on here, all the glue that they used to put it on. So I had a thick layer on here. So to start cleaning, I began put it in the sun, let it warm up a little bit, and I just got a screwdriver and just scraped off all the goopy stuff, most of it. So you can tell you've got a lot of the other stuff that's on there. All right, and then I'm going to show you how to turn this into this. So here, I've got this one all cleaned up. This is the other side. This is the driver's side, I believe. All right. So I took it apart. See, all these are original pieces. They're not super polishy right now. I still have my hands are pretty dirty, so a bunch of fingerprints and smudges on it. But when I put it on the car, I'll do a final shine. But so that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'll show you how to get these cleaned up. Pretty easy. All right, for starters, we're going to separate these two pieces. This is your clip here. So what's holding them on is there's a piece of fabric in here with some tar on it. You can see here, right there, see that fabric? And there's tar on it, and this is kind of what's holding them together. So beginnings, we'll just get a pick or something and get that goop and tar that's in here and on top, and kind of scrape away as much as you can. I've got this wire on here to keep it from bending out too far, just precaution for myself. Probably end up bending that thing and breaking it. So just work at it, start peeling stuff off, just get most of it. Alright, well, once you get most of it scraped away, then it should just kind of come apart, but you just gotta work it back and forth. You don't want to pull too hard, you don't want to be breaking this. If you want to keep it, you can buy new ones. So kind of jiggle it back and forth. Wire off. There you go. This one here. All right, there we go. Here's that tape material. Alright. So as far as installing back together, I guess I'll review that and figure out what to do. But now that we've got them apart, take this other wire off. Now we can work with solid pieces for cleaning. And then what I figured out, so I'll put this bigger one aside. So this one here, so got all the tar, and a little bit of paint on this one, not too bad, the other one's pretty bad. So what I do, so I get my chrome polish. This particular one works, that I've been using throughout, works pretty good, and a wire brush. And when I just get a couple dabs, my finger, and just coat the top of the area that you want to clean with the polish. So you can probably soak this stuff in a harsh paint thinner or some type of other grease eater, but I was trying to do it without using harsh chemicals and having to clean it up, and so this is what I did. I think it worked out pretty good. So just rub it in with your finger like that, and your brush away. And what it does is, as you brush it, the tar kind of curls up and the polish coats the tar so it doesn't start to spread and gum up on you. And you can get most of it off. You can get like 98% of the stuff off, and then I'll show you what to do for the rest. Now again, I wouldn't do it on the face here, or where your chrome is, where you would be showing. This is on the top. This is what would glue to the car. So we don't want to do a hard brush on this side or on this side. So get a quick rag, make a little wipe. So I think this is pretty darn good. Okay, so we'll continue with the rest of this and get this other one, and then just continue with the brush and the polish. All right, so look at that. So works pretty good, and it does collects on the brush itself. And then also you can put it out in the sun, let it warm up a little bit, and get that tar and the glue nice and warm. But I think that works out pretty good. All right, and then I'll show you what to do for cleaning the remaining touch-ups. So I'm just using start with steel wool. So the grade, you got 4 zeros, so you want the fine. And then I just cut slices so I don't waste it. Something like this will work. Probably gonna want my gloves. So I put a little dab of the it around. And then just start polishing away. And this will get the rest of the stickiness gone that you feel on it, and then the remaining of the tar and the glue. So I'm not going to do a fine polish on here, just get it cleaned up, and then I'll come back later and get my polishing wheel and put my polishing wheel on it. When I have time, but I just wanted to get these cleaned up, get them nice and shiny, and come back to it later when I'm ready for install. I can give it a good, real good polish. So at least I can show you what I'm doing here. Okay, and that's it. So I'll continue with the rest. All right. Nice and shiny. Not super shiny, but you know, you get the point. It still has a little bit of smudge stuff on it. And then for the underside, underneath in here, so I just get a pick or something on the inside in here. There's some all your dried crusty glue and other stuff that's in there. You can go in there and just kind of just scrape away at it a little bit. Mine's all dry, so it just kind of flakes off. Each car is probably different depending on what's in there and how old it is, and you got rust or what. But for me, it's dry and crusty. So I'm just doing a quick light scraping just to get rid of most of it. So I'll keep doing that. Alright, once you get that done, it's one of these scrubbers, green scrubbers, anywhere, and just can get in there and get all the loose stuff out of there. Make sure you jam it in there, hold it up. Really get the nooks and crannies, all right, and I'll keep moving. All right, once you got it mostly clean, and then just keep moving, and then I'll go with the steel wool and with some polish and start getting the inside of here. So just get on nooks and crannies. I mean, I use my finger. You don't have to. You can take your steel wool and dip it in the polish and kind of go that route. All right, and then just and then scrub with steel wool and with your polish. Get in that groove. Stick that sucker in there. Polish it up. All right, so keep working. All right, so this one is all cleaned up. And then what I'll do is you can tell some of these pieces here, the screw holes, they're bent up a little bit. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna flatten those out. I'll show you how. All right, so I need a vise or something to hold something else, something's thin enough, piece of metal or something that would fit in that track. So we'll get that, and so I have just a punch with a flat top to it and a hammer, and then just slowly just kind of pound on the edge until it flattens out. So you see that one there is bent. All right, there you go. And then we'll move on to the next one. The edge sticks up pretty good. Okay, there you go. And then I think this last one here. And yeah, little edge on the left there. All right, there we go. So that's this piece here. So that one is done. And then just move on to the next one. So same process. I'll move on this one here, and I'll show you when I'm done. And then we also have the clip that we need to clean. So we need to clean this too. All right, all done. So get this all cleaned up. And I got the longer one cleaned up.
Meet Bruce. Hey there. He's a busy soccer dad who's trying hard to learn the game. Go for the end zone. What? Luckily,
Wasn't too bad. So that's how you do it. So I've got these 3 pieces. All right, there we go. Both sides are done. So I'll look into replacing these guides here. Rubber is cracked. Pieces are a little rusted. We'll see. I'll look into it. See how hard it is. Maybe drill out those rivets out. And replace them. I can soak them and get the rust off and then clean them up a little bit more. But I don't know. We'll see. It is another job.